So
Well,
it's not difficult to introduce her.
somewhere along the line, I'm going to give you a little background on Allison Fisher.
Format with these rules in 10 ball just take out the luck factor, and I think that's why a lot of pro players actually like that discipline.
Well pocketed for a win. If it is pocketed, as you mentioned earlier, out of turn, if it's called, you continue as a regular object.
The bank, or is she going direct? It's hard to see.
The bank.
Yeah, the bank, but also with the safety option. Right,
well, you're not penalized for it.
Exactly.
And that shot was, oh, look what she's going to get it for a bonus. What a shot.
Yeah, she hit it perfect.
She hits it perfect. She's
just kind of drawing, but this
and
is,
she hit that.
yeah, she had to actually pass the 10 real close.
To me, it's Jasmine Ocean.
It was not a pleasure for me.
I can imagine it wasn't. Then Wei Su Ching in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, if you need a little bit help pronouncing the Chinese names,
Please, would
just
you?
Yeah, Shouting Pan and
Shouting
Wei
Pan?
Chen.
Would going with a lot of right English, maybe just a little bit draw. Oh, she's kicking at it.
She couldn't.
Oh, she couldn't hit it. Yeah.
I didn't see that. I thought she can pass the 5, can pocket it. Still have a problem with the 6 ball, and it's a good option. Yeah, but she looks like it's an obvious safety, but as a player, you're like, kind of want the other option much better.
And then as commentators, we don't see the same angles the player sees at the table.
I'm curious what she's going to do now with
very
the
thin cut. What's she going to do? Oh, hello.
Yeah, no, that was be much smarter to go for a safety, you know, just because in this case the low right. You know,
and that's what Allison's style. Yeah. That's what she's doing.
It's more the natural way, you know, natural English.
So you go with the flow.
I think everybody
over.
is going to try to hold the cue ball probably. Yeah. Well done.
2 balls to take an early 1-game lead. She should have the first game. Allison Fisher, game number 1 in this FUP to give it a good go.
Breaking has been tough this week. You see a lot of dry breaks.
Another break that we were discussing was the more offensive break, breaking from the middle, but that is more used with a template.
Exactly, and the thing is with breaking from the center is if you don't...
You're not so much in dead stroke, you'll play the tactical game.
It's funny though, because in this tournament, because I've been playing a couple of 10-ball tournaments now, and I've always had the issue from breaking from... So as you can see here, push out first, safety, back and forth. Oops, that was...
Oh, she cut that thick. And she has all the tools, and that's all she has to do is catch a rail, and there that is, and she's up against the 3.
I lost like 9-3. I think the first open shot I played was like at 6-0. I had no clue about kicking, more important, but there's still some room for improvement.
Well, Alvin is not only good at kicking in safeties,
no, of course
he's
not.
Extremely good at the tactical part of it.
Chance for getting away with it. Yeah, the jump was pretty
ooh.
obvious. I think she called it, right, didn't she?
Yeah.
I don't know where she's aiming really, but oh, she can.
She could see it. Try to control the cue ball behind the 10.
And then maybe save the extension for another situation.
Nice bank shot, aggressive.
If she doesn't make this one, it's right in front of the pocket, open table.
Have to go left. There you go. She she did. She made that look very easy on the thin. Now the mistake will cost you the game.
Basically open shots, you know, but that's what makes it sometimes.
Once she executes it, she'll play position on the 7.
2 rails, come back out for the 7.
Oh wow, perfect.
So she's gonna go follow, come back out. Ooh.
Nice position here. Towards the head rail. It makes these 2 balls. She's won the first 2 games. And number 2, she's kept Chezka in her chair. And that's a young lady that likes to come around the table. And she's a fast player and a great player.
Yeah, if she...
Tough.
That's...
Well, lady breaking the table is also called the Duchess of Doom. And she met a doom for that rack.
Yeah.
The intangibles of pool. It's one of the things that happens. You know, the balls around, they're going to roll in different ways.
And see now, for example, was ball in hand, she went down, she pocketed the ball. So for my taste, sometimes she's a bit too fast. And see,
that's a prime example of what you're saying. Coaching
situations when you do that and analyze afterwards and like, okay, maybe that was a bit too fast, even for her type. I always like to say sometimes we're human and we just make mistakes. You can actually overthink things too. Not that bad, you know. It was actually
wow.
So sometimes it helps you with your mind also. And it's tough when you use that much rail. It's tough with that kind of speed. Oh, angle for the 6 now was not what she wanted. She had to draw it back. Missed this one too. Definitely true. I mean, sometimes of course you need more speed because of the type of shot, but you know, and I know it's easier said than done. Don't get me wrong. I mean.
And fortunately, in an alternate break format, it's not always the third one, but in a winter format, it could be 2 games or 5 games.
Yep.
And game number 3, Chezka Centeno, a left-hander from the Philippines.
She hit that rack well, controlled the cue ball, but once again, could not pocket a ball. The pocket if she can hold that cue ball.
Oh.
Not. It was using. I mean, he just does everything with the cue ball, drawing stuff. I mean, it's so much control in it, you know.
And there's the rail. Bit injured? No, it's not. She's off the side of the rail, so she's good. Well, you know something? It's a humid day here on.
It's the day when it rained a lot. I didn't play, so don't ask me.
Rating system for pool that rates players internationally or ranks players. Same thing she's not going to handle. Oh,
you jinxed
never
it.
mind.
That was your fault.
Yeah, playing and practicing are 2 different things. Practicing, neither player would have ever missed that shot.
Yeah, and you wouldn't even care. She's not playing her game.
And that works in Allison's favor. Oh no! Look, this doesn't work in Allison's favor.
You hit it just the way that you scratch in the corner pockets. Oh well. Okay, now Chezka got the chance now to finally get on the board.
And actually, she avoided a chance of going 4-0. And 3-1. Big break again from the side. Here goes a 9 ball. It didn't get there for the 5, so.
And it's not an easy rack, to be honest. I mean, it's. Got to figure out.
It might go. Yeah, it might go. Yes.
So she can go to the other side now. Oops,
she's
looks a bit too
anyway.
fast.
Now, see, this is a little tough.
Then you hear the shot clock. That's also not helping.
Now, when you're down on a ball.
If you have 10-15 seconds more, that would be a world for a pool player, and it's not going to change much of the length of the match. So every now and then, I feel even to get down, and you don't want that beeping when you're in a tough, like when she had this tough shot, right? It just, even though you have the time left, that beeping, of course, to the other side of the table. Just, yep.
Just like that.
Yep. Yes, beautifully played.
I love the way you come across on those videos.
Thank you. Yeah, I got my own channel. I'm trying to tell a little bit, you know, from my experience, really. And I always just giving you little insights on my life and some good topics.
And some good moves on the pool table.
The extension now. Let's see.
Well, it's an open shot, not an easy one.
Run into the 6 ball, try to hold it there.
Yeah, see, she hit that good, and
she hit it well.
That's.
Ow. Oh no.
Now she's showing me 2 shots that look pretty nice. Those 2 little kicks. Yeah, a 9-ball used to be played with 2 fouls, ball in hand, so that 1 foul.
Again. But you're totally right. I mean, this is like a standard. It's a little bit.
And unfortunately, would you call it self-induced pressure?
Oh, definitely. There's no apology when it comes to that. It's part of our sport, but of course, a lot of it is coming from yourself.
Yeah. It's 10-ball for a 4-1 lead. And she gets the lead, promoting this tournament and sponsoring this tournament. The Ocean Billiard Academy.
Yeah, it's a big pleasure to have, 3 world championships in my hometown to do it. And of course, also together with Predator, all of this would not be possible.
Sure.
So big thing.
It's a good one. You had a good one last year.
Not so good this year. You can say it. It's okay.
No, I wasn't.
It's been 1.5 days. Listen, this was a great event. They've been really taking care of us. So I hope we did well with that.
Well, I can tell you right now, last year, next month, second week of November. But when you held it here last year and you revived, and Predator revived that tournament from 10 years, exactly what it's designed
when you
for.
play in a single match, it's just run into the 6 ball. Oh wow, she actually had more angle than we thought.
Yes, she did.
Now, just gonna play it into the side pocket, roll. Boom.
Oh my.
Ouch.
That's usually a ball you don't overcut because, we all make mistakes, as you noted earlier.
Yeah, it's so much more tougher than you think when you,
Right
change
ship.
the score a little bit.
Well, see.
That angle on the 6 ball, I think it still works. Oh, now I jinxed it. It's how you feel. Depends how you feel. If you feel comfortable, you bank it. Well, she felt comfortable, obviously. But again, position on the 6 was wrong before. She's a bit sloppy got away with it. Played a good bank shot. So.
This will tighten the game up a little bit.
Play the game, and obviously she can still compete on an extremely high level.
I think she's going to write a book for us. It's going to be called A Passion for Pool.
And from the table, because they love the game, they love to compete. That's who they are. And
oh, yeah, it was hard. It was hard to come off of that.
Yeah, there's not much more she could do.
Or she was too straight.
Good jump, but tough jump also because.
Well, she didn't give up ball in hand, so that's always a good thing.
Yeah.
But to get this into center of the table for just about everything here, and you're good to go.
Into the rail, come back out.
Just a little tiny one.
Yeah. Or in this case, probably go
Used any of the light equipment that goes over the table that kind of puts the angles and things like this on the table for you?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. That's why I was asking. Maybe you've used them since you do.
Nowadays, you have so many more possibilities.
Yeah, be more visual. And 3-4. When Max was breaking went to the center, Josh continued to break from the side and wasn't making balls.
Wonder how much angle she
might
really
be
has.
able to come 2 rails and come
She's
between the 10 and the 9.
Wow.
Yeah, she did.
Once
Nice
again.
shot. Yeah, she came up nice for that.
That's like the shot to elevate the cue, to kind of come back for the 3. Oh.
She brought it back to the wrong.
Because at some point, you just don't see the line anymore. I
And the
once
ball
talked to
moves.
Albin. I said to him, listen, after some angle, very good kick here. Rail first. And I've
Roll the 4 behind the 6 and the cue ball behind the wall of balls.
go to the other side. Yeah, just.
And I don't think
just
she
wanted
got
to
to come straight back for that 5 in the corner.
Yep.
Oh, she's coming around. She put some zippity-doo-dah on that one.
Pot, then just play the safety. Yeah. I mean, such an obvious safety. It could be 4-4 now anytime soon. You got to play it smart now. Oh, she missed it. But we all know how it is. Sometimes you just don't see it. You don't see the angle. You don't feel it.
Between Kelly Fisher and Hanyu.
Oh, wow.
Kelly, Rubilin Amit, 9-3. In the
Yep. Well done. Yeah, she wants to. Sometimes you have so much chalk and or some dust or whatever, even hair on it. Especially when you roll balls, it can very often happen that you get a bad contact and it.
this 10 ball.
Yeah, nice.
Ooh,
Oh,
to
that
open
was
up her lead. Isn't that hanging around Vegas and playing in the U.S. Opens there?
Mm-hmm.
I saw him play extremely well. That
Oh,
was so
she made a ball. She made. Oh, and she makes two balls. Is it where you hit the rack or is it the side of the table? So when I train with juniors, also, I also always. Oh wow,
that was a pretty risky shot.
that's. I think. She did.
Oh wait, she's got the play position on the 3.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking the 4.
But it's no problem. 3 ball is down here. The 4 ball. It's.
Allison here looking pretty good. Can she hold it for the 4? Yes, she can. Very well.
Little notch here.
Must have had some great shots, huh? In the Junior World Championships. It's one of the things about the goings on here at the Sports Park Hall. Actually, they use
I
me
have an
'cause I
accent,
no
right? When I
accent.
speak English, right? Everybody, I don't know. I've had funny stories in America where they asked me where I was from, and they said really funny countries, and I'm like, "This is that country?" And I thought, really? Is this one?
And a good shot here by Allison, and she gets
For sure. We'll make it 6-3 now for Allison. And Allison and
you were going like, go ahead.
yeah, go
She doesn't want to talk to me anymore, folks.
I was too focused on her breaking strategy. I was way to try and change your breaking a little bit.
The 10 and the 9 are just.
It's hard to say from here.
She used the 9 ball.
I'm not sure if she was aiming to
You know,
break 'em
the
up or
way
not.
she used that second rail, maybe she was.
She was kind of like, maybe I should try, you know.
Yes.
And if I don't, maybe then I go for a safe.
Angle for the
Mm-hmm.
for the work to be done.
Oh, it looks. I'm not strange. I don't know what she's gonna do. Can she open it up? I'm just gonna hold it.
English, it looks like she can pocket the 7. She tried.
I'm not sure what she tried here to be. Yeah, tough.
If she wins the match, we'll ask
We'll
her.
ask. Yeah.
If she ever asks questions when they lose a match.
Because of that speed, I thought it also looked like she maybe went for the back.
To the hole.
Mhm,
See how,
mhm.
how softly
To
the
kinda
7 came off?
slide
You
it.
have to
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of push it.
slide, yeah.
A little extra oomph. Yeah, that was...
And we hear the crowd again. I think it's the juniors table. Shouldn't have a problem with this one. Yep.
well, she got her 4th game. In a couple of situations where it wasn't really all her fault,
Mhm.
but she's done the right things to overcome it.
She made a ball again on the.
And Allison, being the experienced player that she is, takes the bucket 2.
We can also, if you feel comfortable, roll it actually onto the 8.
Oh,
But yeah,
big break for Allison.
position on the 2, so you can get back up for the 3 ball.
Oh, she's got what she needs. Just like that. Perfect.
Yeah. Into the long rail. And this is what I mean when you're not like fully in the rhythm, is like every little position, knowing you don't have to or you shouldn't have to. You know? Because that's what we know, right? We know how to play.
Just a stop shot.
Yeah.
Off the ball and went in the side. They gave her ball in hand for this
Mm-hmm.
this rack. And if they run the cue ball around, she just got perfect. And comes right down in position.
Yeah, and creating more space between. But I do it because it's a good workout. And I also love to play, like, for example, squash, you know, and stuff like that. So it's like a fun game too. So, you know, if you want to do some.
With pool, you have it every shot.
Yep.
In other sports, not so much, just one.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes a big
combination now is just on the one ball, but the two balls on the other side. So she's, yeah, she tried to get around the table, but ended up hit it on the right side. Yeah.
Try to get up against the 4 and bank that over to behind balls, behind
Just
traffic.
Get some
Pretty good
space in
shot.
between those not. Oh no, she cannot. I thought she can maybe pass between a 6 and a 3.
Well,
Yeah, that was it was a
is-
good kick, but no, and what the opponent can actually do with it afterwards, you know. So it's like, so they're really like, they would never go for this shot probably because it's safety game and how to get better. I said the first rule is you're not supposed to miss any kicking shots anymore. If you go rail first, this is need to learn. And when you get a feeling for the rails and all that, then you can really focus on how you hit it, you know. How to hit. Lucky, to be honest, to have that chance to learn from him.
that's the competitiveness in you.
You know, be a bit more realistic and
Did she, oh, she got up. She came up for it.
or just she could.
She could. She hit it
See.
so thin. Well, she overcut the ball.
Yeah, for me.
Allison agrees full-heartedly.
Yeah. It's the
Yeah.
same like
Is
when,
it
for
gonna be
example, when
enough?
you it's. I mean, she's just. Yep. Done.
Dude, good ones.
But she's been taking out speed here. You can see that. But this time she did not.
Or they had a ball maybe.
That tells you something, doesn't it? With push out safeties and stuff like that.
Right to a window.
Sometimes too quick for me. It's just like already playing the shot. I'm like, huh? Oh,
And that was because she came down about 2 inches. Now she's got to really stomp.
I think there's nothing else you can do really. Just make sure, yeah, it
Like
doesn't
that perfect get
go
over the
that
side.
far. Yeah, kind of.
Be sure to avoid the side pocket. And it comes around this 10 ball for the. Oh, she
ran into the
went
10.
to the top part of it.
Yeah, she would have had to.
Yeah, I think so. With the 8 and 9 there, I go for the bank
Safety.
because it's going to go into it.
Mhm.
See, I play a lot of one pocket. We make it and have shape on the 7. There's a bank from
Oh, wow.
Chezka, and a good one.
See, and this is
Half a pocket.
yeah, and this is the type of shot she just comes up with, right? It's like interest, you know, because it sometimes takes 1 or 2 balls for players to get right back into their.
Motivate you.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And all of a sudden she could be right back into it.
Yes. In the words of another Austrian, I pump you up. On you over Kelly Fisher, 7-1. And actually,
Not, at least not an open shot, but a good safety option for Allison.
and what? And oh, goody. Let Chezka go for it. Is that if Chezka makes that shot, talk about getting pumped up.
Shot. So trying to kind of play a safety, but she leaves her an open shot now. She gonna get away with it. Little
Really, why would I apologize? I'm happy I
know.
got a good roll.
I know. No, it does mean too. It's like I know, you know.
Yeah.
Of course, I want it and I take it, and we all have it. We create our own.
Is your opponent going to laugh or go, yeah, when you make a bad roll?
Players are on the inside. I like that.
Oh, and look at this. You just stunned this up the rail.
But she's gonna be fine.
Hey, that's
Doing
what
it.
she did.
Yeah, she's gonna be fine with this here. 10 ball is right in the. You have a good position on the 9, and then should be fine.
This has got shades of getting started.
Yeah, this bank shot could have been like a. I always wonder what that is.
Pulling John McEnroe and gets mad at himself. Although that works for John.
So now Allison broke with a bit more speed. Oh, she made a ball straight to 7 ball inside, and she has a shot on the one. This could be it.
As you would say, this is doable.
Yeah, this is doable, and all of a sudden you feel your muscles.
Easy on that bounce. She's fine.
Yep. Now on the position on the 4. Is she gonna?
Oh, she's come all the way around.
She's gonna. This
interesting.
Very interesting.
Actually, hands don't always work. But if I
Mine
played
either.
like her, they would work all the time.
What's happening with the
she opened it up.
She got it. 6.
Yeah,
Maybe she didn't
you
think of
wanted
that
to put the cue ball against the rail.
because you're so
Yeah.
focused on the other shot, right? Making sure the 9 ball. This happening really.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens to me. I don't know if it happens to her, but it's just I know that situation when you actually didn't think.
Oh no, she hit it perfect. She didn't overhit it, and now we're down 1 game. We are within 1.
Table.
No success in 7 breaks, 6 breaks. Now 7 breaks.
Play a safety.
I see a real nice one that I would play. I don't know what and she's played pretty much the same one.
Oh, she's gonna.
Oh,
she's
window.
gonna leave us creating some kind of a problem here.
She gambling or drawing the ball? She's drawing the ball for shape. Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking she's either.
Thought from Chezka
Yes, it
here,
is.
especially under these circumstances now. Yeah. Just further, and she would have been hooked. It was just perfect. Talk about that. Different Chezka playing now.
Yes, that's motivation. When you fire in when you come with a big shot, I think.
It could maybe also get the feeling like, all right, there's still something possible, and then just be ready. That was a. Who would have thought?
Not from the way it started, but it looked like it in the middle of the match. Allison held a 3-game lead almost throughout the whole match. To erase that lead and tie it up at 8. It's $25,000 for second place and $50,000 for first. Oh, she's made a ball. Now where does the 1 ball go? The further it rolls, the less of a shot she'll have. You make it, you win.
Fouled, actually. She hit the.
Did she hit the other ball?
Yeah, she hit the 9 ball.
So I don't blame her for taking the jump cue out.
Yeah, shot, but the jump was not easy either. So.
No, it wasn't.
So that was.
Or tough.
I don't think that Chezka is going to give that away now.
Chezka getting back into her rhythm, into the match.
That's what we talked about.
Started
before.
on the that bank
on
shot,
that
long
and we
bank
talked
shot.
about before. And now Chezka is she's playing the way she plays usually. You know?
She's won 3 games in a row since that bank shot, and this game looks very likely to close it out.
Oh, really can't believe this. This has turned around completely. Chezka she's on point now. She's making all the balls.
Oh, this is a tough
impressive.
loss for Allison.
That's it.
This is very tough.
For the final.
And on to the final, Rose. Chezka Centeno over